Before enrolling in Creating with Courage, I was at a real crossroads with my artwork. I was feeling really numb. I felt like I was making rather than creating. And creating is like breathing for me. It's something I have to do. So I was feeling like I'd been holding my breath. Before I started the course, I had found myself going down a path I didn't want to make my work more commercial. I was really stuck, and it was hard to find advice or community as a textile and fibre artist that was elevated from craft. When I first discovered the course, I probably did have some hesitations. One of them, I guess, was the willingness to invest in myself. It's not something that comes easily to a lot of people, and it certainly didn't come easily to me. But it's something I'm really glad that I did. And I think as an artist, investing in yourself and your learning and your growth is something that's so important to do. I didn't want to do a course that was another skill. I had a lot of tools in my toolbox. So I was looking for a course that consolidated those skills and allowed me to use all of those skills that I already had. And I found that in Creating with Courage. There was the personal, almost spiritual level, but then the sculptures themselves, or whatever you choose to create, incorporate so many different skills that you probably already have. And it's a great way to use them all. So firstly, I learned how to compose and create a 3D textile sculpture. For me, that was huge because that's the direction I had wanted to head in. I learned how to incorporate a lot of the skills that I already had into a cohesive piece. So I learned how to translate what I could see into a cohesive artwork. So they were all new things for me. So it was great going in thinking my toolbox was full and still learning like some amazing new things. So one of the main reasons I chose an online course is because I don't have to take a week off work to go and do an intensive. And the courses are so in-depth, and for me, a single module might take me, and I allow myself to take a month. There's so much to work through. And Fibre Arts Take Two, I found, was the only company that offered that elevated kind of course for people that did use it professionally or semi-professionally as their medium. Creating with Courage was exactly what I was looking for at the time. It was a course that could help me figure out where I was and who I was as an artist without having to focus on the commercial aspect of things. I could see instantly that it was a course that was going to help me find my voice again, and then also help me further figure out exactly who I was and have the confidence to then put that out in the world, which to this day, I still can't be grateful enough that I did it. I found that I didn't have the sense of being alone anymore, and I guess I found community. The one thing I loved the most about Creating with Courage was definitely the sense of experimentation, the encouragement to play, to make mistakes. It opened up so much for me. The course structure and content in Creating with Courage allowed me, firstly, to go at my own pace. I've come to appreciate the fact that I do work slowly, and I do need to work on 10 pieces at once. And the structure allowed me to go back, revisit that module, but not feel like I was lost at all. So that's one of the things I loved. And in terms of the content in Creating with Courage, I think they call it a kinetic learner. I need different inputs in order to totally understand something. So having the video content and then having the invitations to explore as well, which then reiterated that, was really, really helpful. It really helped things really sink in. You can come back every time the course opens, or you can come back and do self-learning, and it's always there. So each time I've found the content, or what's best in the content, is different depending on where I am. My artwork has changed dramatically. It's much more conceptual. So I have a freedom now and a sense of play and experimentation that had gone missing in my work. I've become less concerned about how my artwork is interpreted. And for me, that's what art is about, is expressing your voice. This course gave me permission to sort of backtrack a bit, to accept that maybe I was an artist that did exhibitions and wasn't hooked up on sales, that maybe my things aren't things that hang on people's walls above the couch. You know, but it doesn't mean that they can't go out into the world and say something. I got to enjoy it again. Creating is like breathing to me, and I've been able to go back to who I am as an artist, not who the world wants me to be. One of the pieces I've created over the iterations of creating with courage is this piece, Haunted. I ended up winning the President's Award for the Melbourne and Victorian Artists Art Prize. So I wouldn't have had the courage to even create it, let alone put it into an art prize without having done this course. Through my artwork that I've created with this course as a pivotal part, I've found that the courage, the self-confidence, the belief in myself, the acceptance of who I am has played out through all areas of my life. So I would say to other artists, if you're thinking about enrolling in this course, stop thinking, just do. You won't regret it. The benefits of it will be with you for your lifetime. Creating with courage is for people that feel like they're standing on the precipice of something. It's for people that have lost or want to find or just want to use their sense of experimentation and play. It's the best. I'm Kate Karaula. I am a mixed media artist, mostly using fibres and textiles, and I can't wait to see you in the Creating with Courage student group on Facebook. I'll be there yet again.